What's up, Tootie Gang? It's your girl Tootie Gram, back with another video. As y'all can tell by the title, I'm finally about to give you guys the story time about how I found out I was pregnant, okay? Before we get to it though, make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, and y'all, let's get straight to it. So there's a whole bunch of things that led to me figuring out that I could possibly be pregnant. I do want to point out that I was very much in denial when I first found out I was. So, little backstory. We went to Houston in April, and while there is when we conceived. When we came back a week later, I ended up getting sick, which I thought was my allergies. Okay. And then usually with my allergies, I end up with a sinus infection. Well, I was sick with allergies, but the reason why I caught my allergies so bad is because I was pregnant and didn't know it. But that's how I knew it was allergies, because after I have allergies, literally a week later, I'll have an ear infection, and that's exactly what happened. But what was weird to me was I haven't had bad allergies since like 2021-ish. So I'm like, what the hell? You know, like I'm like, what the hell's going on? It actually might have been later than that. It might have been like 20, I know it was like around COVID, but not around COVID. So it was probably like between 2018 to 2021, within those 4 years, is when I had those episodes. So now fast forwarding to 2025, I'm like, something ain't right. But again, I'm trying to get myself better, so I'm not really like thinking too much into it. Well, in the midst of me trying to get myself together and using all these different methods and all these different medicines, and it was a lot, okay? But basically, I'm gonna list all the symptoms and things that were going on within those 2 weeks that I was sick, that went unnoticed until after the fact. Okay, so first, I was always tired. And me, I'm usually a person that takes naps during the day anyway. But for me, it was just really weird, like how out of nowhere I would be fine, cool, doing whatever, and then next thing you know, I just gotta go sleep. Like I just had the feeling like I have to take a nap. Like I don't feel good. I have to take a nap. So that was number one. Another one was I started feeling nauseous out of nowhere, y'all. And what I mean by that is there was 2 different instances where I was like, okay, something ain't right. First time I felt nauseous is when I was eating hot wings and pizza. And right after I ate those, all of a sudden I'm like, bro, I don't feel good. Like, I gotta lay down. Like, I was like, something is not right. Like, it was like my body was reacting badly to it. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, I eat this, not regularly, but I eat, I eat chicken wings and I eat pizza. Like, what the hell? And then the second thing that happened was I remember going to work one day. I literally just pulled into work, 8 a.m. And as soon as I parked, instantly I felt nauseous. And I'm like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all I did was wake up and go to work. Like, I didn't do nothing special in between. So I'm like, how am I feeling nauseous all of a sudden? So that was kind of like, okay, something really ain't right with me right now. But again, like I said, I'm sick. So I'm kind of like, I don't know which way to go with this, but it started to add it up a little bit. Another thing is I thought I had a phantom period. And for the ones that don't know, what a phantom period is basically where your body goes through the motions of a period. Like, you get the symptoms, you get everything, but nothing comes out. Mind you, when I was on birth control, I used to get phantom periods all the time. So it's not like it was like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't like ring a red flag to me. Like, I've gotten them before, so I'm like, oh, hey, this is my first one being off birth control or whatever. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It definitely was a phantom period for sure. I don't want to say that my breasts were very tender right before I found out, but I could tell like something was going on. Like I could feel like my body was changing, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? But right around the time that I did find out, that's exactly when my breast started hurting really bad, and I'm like, yeah, definitely pregnant, definitely. But it's like as soon as my body knew, the symptoms were just they were just hitting me like back to back to back to back to back. I'm like, bro, that's crazy. Um, my energy started depleting a lot. Right around the time before and around the time I found out I was pregnant, it was really bad. I was like, when I say sleeping, sleeping, I'm like, yo, I'm not even. I'm doing the bare minimum, and I'm tired, you know. So I just knew something was not right. Um, Literally the day before I found out I was pregnant, I got a really random ass cramp in my stomach. And when I felt it, like it was like probably the worst cramp I've ever felt in my life. And I'm saying like worse than a regular period cramp, y'all. Like it was bad to where I felt like I couldn't move. And I'm at work, I'm just in the middle of doing my job, and a random ass pain came, and I'm like, dude, what the hell's going on? But once I got that, that's when I kind of solidified, like, okay, I need to take pregnancy tests, because why out of nowhere am I getting this random ass pain that I've never had before? Um, Plus all the other symptoms that were like throwing flags at me. So I'm like, okay, because at this point, I'm like, I'm way past having a period. Because mind you, in my head, I'm still thinking I had a phantom period, right? But I'm like, okay, so if I had a phantom period, why am I cramping right now? Something ain't adding up. So that's when I was really like, okay, I need to take a test to try to like eliminate that. The way if these tests come out negative, then it's something else, and then I might have to go to the doctor, and But anyway, another thing that goes into the phantom periods, like I said, you really feel like you're having a real period. Like it's almost the exact same symptoms as an actual menstrual, and it's just crazy because, like I said, I've had phantom periods before, so it wasn't alarming to me. Like, oh my god, I'm having cramps. I'm bloating. I'm fatiguing. I'm this, and that. But I don't see nothing. That happened on actually more than multiple occasions when I was on birth control. And mind y'all, I've been on birth control since I was 16. So I was on birth control for 10 years. So I was used to that happening. It wasn't like oh my God, you know? So, yeah. But once I found out I was pregnant, as soon as my body knew that I knew that I was pregnant, y'all know I was on my weight loss journey, and I told y'all I always ate salads. As soon as my body knew, and mind you, I would go get my groceries on Fridays. That way I didn't have to worry about like all the crazies on the weekends. I would already have my stuff. Well, I found out I was pregnant on a Saturday after I already bought my groceries for the next week. When my body knew I knew I was pregnant, immediately, my body said, you're not eating salads. We're not doing that. So I remember I went 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, trying to eat salads. And when I tell y'all, I wanted to gag. I wanted to gag. It was so bad. It was so bad. I was like, oh my God. Like, I don't know what it was. It might have been the salad dressing, because I did eat Caesar salads all the time. So it might have been the Caesar dressing. I don't know what it was, but just seeing and like being around a salad, just that's how I really knew. I was like, okay, during this pregnancy, I don't need to be around salads at all. I did start to feel a lot more dehydrated. Like no matter how much water I drank, I always had a dry mouth. That was actually one of the things that I couldn't wrap my head around, because I'm like, okay, I'm sick, I get it, right? But it seemed like it never went away. Like, even when I got through with the sinus part and I was dealing with the ear infection, it still felt like it never went away. And I'm like, what is really going on? Like, it was so many different things going off at one time, y'all. And I'm gonna explain more why my body was like on go. My teeth decided that it wanted to show out early, and it would develop more plaque quicker than usual. And I was like, I shouldn't wake up with plaque on my teeth. I'm waking, like, and I mean, like, not just like like, I mean like a thick coating. And I'm like, okay, something's wrong. Why? Like, for the ones that have never been pregnant, I'm letting you know your body. Once your body knows that you know, not that your body knows, because your body knows, but once your body knows that you physically know that you're pregnant, it's going to show out. Because, baby, mine showed the hell out, okay? Another thing that actually was probably one of the first things that happened that I don't know how I didn't catch it is that my vision completely changed. I remember just driving home one day from work on the interstate, and I could just see so I have glasses, right? I have astigmatism in both my eyes. So my vision isn't perfect, okay? But I could see the difference between how my vision was. So like how it usually is, and then it just kind of heightened a little bit. And I'm like, why does, cause like it just seems so much clearer now that I'm pregnant. Before, it's not like clear, but like if you've been pregnant or you are pregnant, I hope you know what I'm trying to say here. But my vision definitely changed. Just like how your senses heighten, like your nose and your sense of taste and all that heightened, that heightened up too. And I didn't notice it at first until after all the other changes and symptoms started kicking in. I'm like, oh, so I wasn't going crazy. My eyes were heightened. Okay, cool. The last thing that I I ended up noticing after the fact is that my nails grew so much faster, because I literally got, okay, so I got my wax and my nails and eyebrows done the same day I found out I was pregnant, y'all. The same day. So I found out I was pregnant on May 3rd, 2025, okay? And I remember it like it was yesterday. I woke up because I had to get my wax in the morning. So I woke up early. I was like, I'm gonna take the test before I go. So I actually bought two Dollar Tree ones. I did my research. I saw the reviews and there were mixed reviews. So I'm like, let me just go ahead and take it just to see. And when I tell y'all, the moment my urine was on them tests, it immediately said I was pregnant. Immediately. It didn't even wait. It just, boop. I was like, both of them. I was like, this gotta be a faulty test, because there's no way. It literally gave me results that quick. I said, there's no way. This gotta be fake. Absolutely not. And that's the only ones I had. So after my wax, I went and got some from Walmart. And I was like, okay, we're gonna take these, see what these say. So I actually took one, because I'm like, there's no need for me to take two when I just took two this morning. So I'm gonna take one and then we're gonna go from there. So I remember I took it. So my job, I just got my wax, and then I went to Walmart and got another one, right? I took that one while in Walmart because I couldn't wait. So I took it, turned it over, and one line and then a faint line. Y'all, when I saw that faint line, that's when the delusion started to kick in, and I'm thinking, oh, well, since it's faint, that means there's a possibility that I'm not, right? That was the Delulu part of me talking. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna keep it, whatever. Because I was about to go get my nails done, right? And the same day, I was gonna be with my friends because we had auditions to do. So I'm like, I'm gonna be with them. I'll take it with me, see what they say. Da 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 da. Y'all, it was. So they were actually the first ones to know that I was pregnant, besides me. Because the ones that my friends that are moms have been there and back with pregnancy tests, okay? So I remember we did our auditions, we did all that, and then right before we left, because I kept it the whole time. I hid it from everybody. And then right before we left, I pulled it out, flipped it over, showed it to them. Instantly, they got geeked. Okay, when I say geeked, I mean geeked. And I'm still in disbelief. I'm still in disbelief. Like, my girls are like, they go, ah, like they're going crazy, happy as hell, and I'm sitting here with the test in my hand, still looking like, so I'm pregnant. The realization did not hit me, y'all. It really did not hit me. So immediately, they're asking questions, this, and that. They're trying to give me information. Mind y'all, never been pregnant before, first time. So they're trying to be as helpful as they can be because they all are multiple mommies. Like, they have multiple children. So it was crazy. So right then and there, I'm like, okay, I'm really fucking pregnant. Like, there's no, like, I'm really pregnant. So I was like, okay, now I gotta break it to him because I'm like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't plan. It was unexpected. I mean, we talked about kids in the future, but it did not happen the way we thought it would. But it literally happened how it needed to. So I'm not gonna be too upset about it. But I'll get a little more into our real reactions in another video, because this is just to let y'all know how I found out I was pregnant. So I'm gonna give y'all like my real reaction to it once I like came to it. And I'll give you guys his real reaction because it's a whole nother story in itself. But yeah, that's how I found out I was pregnant. Like, the symptoms were like jumping out, y'all, and I just didn't catch it because I was under the weather. So I mean, my body was trying to tell me without me realizing what it was trying to tell me. But I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. Let me know in the comments if you guys had any of the same symptoms. If you have a different like version of how you found out, let me know. Because I kind of want to compare and contrast. Like, I've heard a lot of different stories, like how most women don't even find out until they're like 8 weeks along and stuff like that. I literally found out when I was 5 weeks. Like, I didn't just make 5 weeks, but I was like a little along the 5-week mark, going into week number 6. So yeah, let me know in the comments how y'all found out, and did you have anything similar or something different? Because I kind of feel like my body kind of like hit the mark on everything. But the real reason why my body really showed out was because I was on antibiotics, y'all. So my system was cleaned out. Because mind y'all, I got bit by my neighbor's dog in February, right? So I was on antibiotics for that. And then I got put on antibiotics again recently because of my ear infection. So when I was on antibiotics in February, my entire system was cleaned out. So it was a free-for-all. It was a fucking free-for-all. So I think that's why my symptoms hit me so hard early on in my pregnancy, is because there was nothing to combat. Like, my body was just like a brand new body, pretty much. Like, my insides were new. Like, there was nothing, no disease, no nothing to kind of like, So I think that's really what it was, honestly. Like, God's timing, and everything just fell into place how he knew it was supposed to be. So But next video, I'm gonna give you guys hopefully our actual reactions to everything. If not next video, within the next few videos. But stay tuned, y'all, because we 3 months in, going on 4 months. So we about to get into a lot of stuff with this pregnancy, okay? But hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys.